Probably sun's still stuck in my bag, so.
Eisenbeck?
Yeah, you got it.
There we go.
Can I go in there?
Yeah, no, come on up here. Yeah.
Come all the way in?
You can come there, you come up here, wherever you, whatever you
I'll
feel
just
most
come all the
comfortable.
way in, this is kind of fun. Okay, thank you so much. I'll be back here in July as well. I'm here to talk about the rezoning of Brown Hollow, the residential area that they're talking about building. I don't have a whole lot of information. I haven't seen a map, so I don't know all of the details, but I'm right down the street. I run a business there called Nashville Equine Therapy. I'm an equine therapist. You might be able to tell I do a lot of work with horses. I help people through working with horses. I'm outside 24/7. I work with everybody in this room. I work with moms and dads and veterans and first responders and teenagers and families and couples using horses to help them with PTSD and depression and anxiety and all the things that we deal with from the day to day. This will significantly impact my work. We had somebody building a Cavender's 2 months ago, and the trucks, the construction noise, the hammers, the talking, the noise, the singing that went along, the music that was playing was really disruptive, and that was one building. I cannot imagine what this is gonna do to my business if this gets passed. I know there's no vote today, but I just wanted to have my voice heard today, so that's all I have to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you. The next person to speak, and I'm assuming that since you're
Jim
Eisenbeck.
Jim Eisenbeck, yeah. So just to echo, I am a 2-year resident on Brown Hollow and have seen quite a bit of pickup on the road there, and can echo my wife's comments. I help a lot sometimes with her business, and just have seen really kind of how challenging it can be to provide the service that she does with the kind of congestion that's there. I know there are a lot of logging trucks. I know it is a state road. I mean, I know those are things that are to be expected. I just do think that I have lived where multiple developments, just in my lifetime and over the last handful of years, I've lived in many areas of development and know how challenging that can be. And so just I'm thinking about the road noise and the construction coming through. I don't know when, like, groundbreaking would happen or how soon this is, but just ultimately just looking to protect the area and trying to have some of the normalcy that we have. So thanks.
The next person to speak on the same issue is Mr. Michael Tippett.
Yes, sir. I'm the property owner at 6716 Brown Hollow Road. And anyways, we have followed all the rules, and we look forward to coming back for plat approval. And I'll be glad to answer any questions anybody has.
Mr. Tittle, obviously there's somebody here that's in opposition. Perfect time for y'all to go and have a good, y'all, I'm not sure if you've ever met, but y'all should meet and have an opportunity to discuss. And maybe y'all can figure out a good sweet spot. So
Okay.
Wish you both luck. Next item is adoption of the minutes from Tuesday, May 26th. Motion with the chair to approve. Motion by Commissioner Mayberry, second by Commissioner Chester. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? The chair is unaware of any special recognition, memorials, commendations, anything that you brought up. Elections, appointments. Again, the chair is unaware of anything that needs to come up in regards to that. We have 3 notaries to appoint tonight. The first one is Tara Nicole Allen, Sonia Shepard, and Brandy L. Warren. Those 3 names are put forward to be notaries in the county. Chair to entertain a motion to approve. Motion to approve by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Herring. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote. Yes, you vote yes or no?
Rick is absent now.
I'm marked out again.
Where's the hammer?
Are you yes, Rick, yes or no?
Rick?
Yes.
Does any commissioner wish to change the vote?
I need to add my vote if you would, in case you go ahead and vote me yes.
It's showing something.
Yeah, maybe it's working. There you go.
We have 12 yes and 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The notaries are approved. Unaware of any quarterly or annual reports tonight. Next item on the agenda is communication from County Mayor. County Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Had a busy couple of weeks. We got to meet with Congressman Ogles. We thought we'd discuss some solid waste issues, and not only for our county, but for surrounding counties as well. So that was a kind of an in-depth conversation that we had, and there's a lot of unique ideas, and he's gonna help us proceed with those. The emergency services body asked me to reach out to our architect for the Vinewood EMS station on the sprinkler system, so I did. I just received an email at 4:26 this afternoon that he is willing to contract with us for $8,000. And it's the purpose of professional engineering for the sprinkler system and the outside building enclosure. It's the baseline for contractor shop drawings, compliance review, and submittal also to the state fire marshal's office. He is also working in between Eric Lysted and myself. The body asked me to do this, so I did. Here's the email. So actually received it, where we move from here.
Well, I think the body had already expressed an interest to do that, so and it's a professional service, so it's just something between you and Crystal that we'll take care of.
Okay. Any questions?
Any questions, Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Monthly committee reports, Planning Commission.
There's several resolutions that's gonna be coming up later. Discussion on the land use plan, minutes from our meeting are in the packet. Take any questions.
Any questions for Planning Commission? Solid Waste.
We did have a meeting, and the minutes are in the packet. And to clarify, Mayor's report on Andy Ogles being here, Andy is not our representative at this time. He is running for re-election, and if he's elected, he will be beginning January 1st. But his office has already started on that process with getting the proper folks, contacting the FAA, other governmental entities to help move that process forward. That's all. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
Any questions for Solid Waste? Health, Safety, and Properties.
We met, minutes are in the packet. Entertain any questions? Health and safety.
Anything for Health and Safety? Finance Committee.
Minutes are in the packet, and I would like to put forth a motion to approve financial summary for the month of May.
Have a motion by Commissioner Jordan to approve the financial summary for the month of May, 2026, second by Commissioner Chesser. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Would not let you vote, Ricky.
Am I working?
You can go.
I'm pushing.
It lets you. It
Alright, got it that time.
Dusty,
What?
yes or no?
Yes.
When you leave your screen, it's kicking.
Well, I gotta keep it on so I can see the,
Alright.
Steve's cheating over here, he's got the laptop.
Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The financial summary is approved. Okay. Board, help us on the budget. Commissioner Giannakis, Budget Committee.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We did meet multiple times. I got several budget amendments to go through tonight. And then, of course, we do have the budget to approve later in the meeting. But I'll start with these budget amendments. first two budget amendments is 2675 and 2676. I'm gonna group these two together. This is in the amount of $289,636.50, and this is for the paving request that we discussed, and that information was in your packet. I make a motion to approve these two budget amendments.
Have a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to approve budget number 2675 and 2675 and 2676. Is there a second? Second by Commissioner Calicut. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote. Does need that number, doesn't it?
It's like he didn't know that.
Technical problem with me now.
Does anybody, does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, the two budget amendments are approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
All right, the next budget amendments I'll be going over is from 2677 to 2684, so hold on, I'll read these out. 2677 is for the highway department, and this is some year-end cleanup in the amount of $55,100. 2678 is in the amount of $27,978. This is for solid waste. This is another cleanup budget amendment. 2679 is in the amount of $140,232, and this is for county general. It's a cleanup resolute or amendment and reclassification. 2680 is in the amount of $1,000. This is a reclassification and cleanup as well for the drug fund. 2681 is in the amount of $16,500. This is a reclassification and a cleanup, and that's for capital projects. 2682 in the amount of $58,832.42. This is a reclassification and a cleanup for general purpose for schools 141. And that was approved by their committee, the school board. 2683 in the amount of $389,844.01. This is for the school as well, and this is to budget for TCAT revenue and some summer learning camps. And then 2684 in the amount of $15,080. This is reclass and some funds and behavior health opioid grant, and this is for the school as well. And I make a motion to approve all these budget amendments.
Have a motion to approve those budget amendments by Commissioner Giannakis, second by Commissioner Chesser. Any discussion? Seeing none, roll call vote. Is there any commissioner wish to change his vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The budget amendments are approved. Commissioner Giannakis.
I have two additional budget amendments, 2685 and 2686. However, these did not go through the budget committee. I'd like to make a motion that we take these up tonight. So I'd make that motion.
So a motion by Commissioner Giannakis to set aside the rules and take up 2685 and 2686. Second by Commissioner Calicut. Any discussion on set aside of the rules? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? It's true. We're gonna have a roll call vote. This measure requires 2/3 of the body. Commissioner Puckett, we're voting on to set aside the rules. There we go. Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
The motion to set aside the rules is approved. Now you have before you, Commissioner Giannakis, the rules have been set aside, 2685 and 86.
Yep, so 2685 is in the amount of 258,000. This is to book year-end accruals for some self-funded medical plan and to adjust the trustees commission. So Crystal had found out that we needed to go ahead and get this booked, so that's the reason why it's kind of before year-end, so that's what that's for. So make a motion to approve this budget amendment.
Motion approved by Commissioner Giannakis, budget amendment 2685 and 2686. Second by Commissioner Mayberry. Any discussion?
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
so 2686 is in the amount of $4. I didn't know if we were doing both of them or not.
I thought you just said the one. You do both?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, that's what
Yeah.
the chairman said, so I didn't want to.
Well, those are actually, I mean, those are intricately.
So yeah, I know, the other one's $4, so it's in regards to debt service that we have to, that was off, so we need to.
Any other discussions? Roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change the vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The budget amendments are agreed to. Commissioner Giannakis, anything else?
That's all I have.
Health Foundation. Ag Extension Committee. Public Records Committee. Economic Community Development.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and good evening, Commissioners. My monthly status report is in the packet. Just 3 updates tonight. We're moving to phase 2 of vendor selection for our free public Wi-Fi project on the square and at the Ag Pavilion. We had 2 bidders, Tennessee Wireless and Access Agility LLC, who said they can do this project under the budget of the $100,000 grant. Right now, the South Central Development District is combing through both bids to ensure deliverables. After we receive the finalized contract from the state, that's when we hope to start the project early July and have it completed in 90 days before the Banana Pudding Festival kickoff. We'd like to reiterate why we are excited about this effort. It's because we know that free public Wi-Fi on the square and Ag Pavilion will strengthen local businesses, support tourism, bridge the digital divide, enhance community events on the square, and overall just position Hickman County as a connected, forward-looking rural community ready for any potential economic development opportunities. We hope to have a resolution in front of you all next month. Secondly, our 2Q Joint Economic Development Board meets tomorrow morning at the EOC at 9 o'clock. These meetings have been well attended since last year, and we've been having productive discussions regarding our county's economic health and the challenges that we're facing. Just recently, the Water Resources Task Force Subcommittee has been formed under the JECDD, and they've already been meeting. The task force, just so we're all clear, the task force is a healthy collaboration comprised of all key water officials in both the city and the county. The purpose of this team is to develop a clearer countywide understanding of water capacity, treatment limits, storage needs, and future growth constraints. So the goal is not to make final decisions in this subcommittee, you see, but rather prepare a practical report that city, future city and county and planning commissioners and planning officials can use when setting priorities up ahead or pursuing funding. It's about leaving a clearer roadmap for upcoming future leaders and elected officials. I have actually included the minutes from the first meeting in the packet as well. And you'll see who's all on that committee in that minute report. And lastly, unfortunately, we've heard back from the state regarding our 3-star grant request for the last 2 months. we were denied funding for 2 of our long-term goals. And you may remember we had 6, 3 short-term goals and 3 long-term goals for 3-star program. And the 2 that got rejected was to open the farmers market in East End, and the second was to conduct a countywide retail study. Now, the state was very clear, and they talked to me and shared with me the biggest reason is because the funding pool has become severely low. And they chose counties, of the money that's left, they chose counties who have not received a 3-star grant yet. And as a reminder, we were awarded a $75,000 3-star grant last year for our entrepreneurship center. And by the way, that's being organized at the Chamber in the Main Street office. So, not all is lost. The state did agree to help us find some creative solutions to seek other sources for our farmers market in our retail study. So we're on the books to discuss those government grants and other resources in the coming weeks for those 2 projects. So we have 2 3-star goals left to approach for funding, and we believe we should hold off until the funding pool has been replenished, because it'll just be another low in funds. And if you're interested, those last 2, the short-term goal was drive sales tax revenue campaign, to build a campaign of driving that in partnership with the Chamber. And the long-term goal was to launch a youth apprenticeship program among local businesses. So that's where we are. Any questions, gentlemen?
Thank you, Ms. Moore.
Thank you.
Board of Zoning Appeals.
We had no business, therefore we had no meeting. I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Industrial Board. Opioid Settlement Committee.
We meet tomorrow.
Animal Shelter Advisory Board. Library Board.
Library board did not meet.
Beer Board.
No business, so you did not meet.
Are there any other committee or board reports? The chair would entertain a motion that these minutes be included with our minutes to this meeting. Motion by Commissioner Mayberry, second by Commissioner Chester. All those in favor say aye. All opposed? Christie and I will work together tomorrow. We'll get the updated meeting calendar. If you're a committee chairman, you've got something issue that you need to change for this upcoming month, let either she or I know. I have no unfinished business I'm aware of. Under new business, the first item is discussion regarding the future land use plan. Again, this is any discussion we want to talk about tonight is fine, but we won't be voting on this until next month. Does anyone want to discuss anything in regards to the land use plan? The next item is an approval of the Sheriff's Department going from R.J. Young Copy Company to Dex Imaging to save money on services and needed copiers. Is there a motion to do that from this body? Motion by Commissioner Mayberry, second by Commissioner Herron. Sheriff, do you want to weigh in on this at all, or just, it is what it is?
It is what it is. But I'll answer any questions if anybody has.
I'm assuming, Crystal, that you have no issues with this. In light of that, roll call vote. Does any commissioner want to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. That is approved. Resolution 2621 is a resolution regarding the levy in excess of the certified tax rate. Commissioner Giannakis and Commissioner Jordan are the sponsors. Commissioner Giannakis.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So in front of you, everybody that's sitting in here has been through the budget meetings. The certified tax rate is 173.15. This is taking it to 176, with $1.36 going to the general fund, 4 cents to the highway department, and then 36 cents going to the school fund. I encourage you to vote for it.
Any other discussion on resolution 2621?
I'd like to reiterate what Commissioner Giannakis said. We were all here through a lot of this, so, I'd encourage everybody to vote for this since we were all here to put it all together.
Roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2621 is approved. Resolution 2622 is a resolution making appropriations to the nonprofit charitable organizations of Hickman County, Tennessee for the year beginning July 1, 2026 and ending June 30th, 2027. Sponsors are Commissioner Giannakis, Commissioner Jordan, Commissioner Giannakis.
Again, this is for some of the non-profit charitable organizations. I did happen to notice on the Hickman County Fire, it says 160, but then the total says 156. We could get that changed before.
Crystal non.
Okay.
Crystal.
So it's a total of 53,000 for Hickman County Senior Citizens, Women's Are Safe, Hickman Humane Society, and 32nd District Child Advocacy Center. That's a total of 53,000. Then it's $160,680 to the Hickman County Fire Association, and I would encourage you all to vote yes.
Commissioner Jordan.
I'll just be repeating myself.
Does anybody else have any discussion on that resolution, resolution 2622? Seeing none, roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change the vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, resolution 2622 is approved. Resolution 2623 is a resolution making appropriations for the various funds, departments, institutions, offices, and agencies of Hickman County, Tennessee for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2026 and ending June 30th, 2027. Sponsored are Commissioner Giannakis and Commissioner Jordan. Commissioner Giannakis.
Nothing else to say, just pretty much lines out all the accounts that the money goes to, so I appreciate your yes vote.
Commissioner Jordan.
Same thing.
Any other discussion on resolution 2623? Seeing none, roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Resolution 2623 is agreed to. Resolution 2624 is a tax cut in Hickman County, Tennessee for the fiscal year beginning on July 1, 2026. Sponsored are Commissioner Giannakis and Commissioner Jordan. Commissioner Giannakis.
This continues to go along with the budget. It sets the rate to 176, and I appreciate your vote for this resolution.
Is any other discussion on resolution 2624? Roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 24 is agreed to. Resolution 2625 is a resolution authorizing the Hickman County trustee to accept early payments of property taxes. This is sponsored by Commissioner Jordan and Commissioner Pickard. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
David, you.
Go ahead.
The trustee has asked, because solid waste is paid earlier than due earlier property taxes, some people come in and want to pay their property taxes as well, pay early. And other counties have done this to make them coincide so they don't have to come in twice or write two checks, or they have to write two checks but paid, two separate times. Make it easier for the residents of Hickman County and for the trustee's office, so I'd encourage you to vote for this.
Any other discussion on resolution 2625? Seeing none, roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, 2625 is agreed to. Does anyone have a hard copy of Resolution 2626? Somehow that got omitted up here, and I apologize. Thank you, Mayor. This is a Resolution 2626 is a resolution to name a county bridge in memory of L.W. Adelot in Hickman County, Tennessee. The sponsors are Commissioner Murray and Commissioner Chester. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter? Commissioner Murray.
Yes, Mr. Abbott was a long time member of the county commission, and he served for a long period of time. This went through the highway department and passed, so I would encourage everyone to go for it.
Any other discussion on Resolution 2626? Roll call vote.
It was the same.
Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. Resolution 2626 is agreed to. And I apologize for this. Resolution 2627 is one of those that there's 3 of them that are first hearing only, not just those. So 2627 is also a first hearing only. The vote will be next month. Does anybody have any discussion, comments on Resolution 2627? Resolution 2628 is likewise a matter that is before us, but will not be voted on until next month. Does anyone need to speak in regards to Resolution 2628?
Mr. Chairman,
Go ahead.
I got a question on that one, and, it looks like, is there 2 lots, or 2 plots together? Cause it looks like it's 40-something acres. I looked up on the tax assessor site, and it shows like 40-something acres, so I didn't know, is it just the first 31 acres that's closest to the road there?
Claude.
Yes, and our director is Austin, probably can speak a little bit better.
Well, I think I can cut to the chase here. Yes, it's one piece of property, but they're only having it rezoned the front portion. At the back, they're leaving it A1.
Is that a typical thing to do, like, if they're joined together? I mean, it looks like it's joined together.
That's the way they asked, and they got it the plat.
That was a request of the owner.
Okay, gotcha.
Austin.
They have told me that there is a plan in the works that follows that 31 acres.
Gotcha.
Any other discussion on that? The next item is Resolution 2629, which is a resolution regarding authorizing the issuance of debt for the school's miscellaneous capital projects. This is something that we agreed to in the Budget Committee, and but it's going to require us to execute this document in order to make that work. It's sponsored by Commissioner Giannakis and Commissioner Jordan. Do either of you wish to speak to this matter?
I'll speak to it. So, this money is coming out, we allocated some money over to the debt service. We can't just pay money out of the debt service for this, capital project for $400,000, so we have to get a loan. If I'm sitting on this, in this seat next year, we will have this paid off because we've got the money in there to be able to pay it off. That was kind of the intent, but Crystal found out that we have to actually take a loan in order to, take care of this, so, you know, it's my intent that we get a loan, we do the projects, and then soon thereafter, we pay it off.
Any other discussion on Resolution 2629? Seeing none, roll call vote. Does any commissioner wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent. The resolution is agreed to. The next item is Resolution 2630, and that is a resolution to amend the Hickman County zoning resolution pertaining to special exceptions and administrative procedures therein. I think essentially this allows the planning officer to take on more responsibility in lieu of the Board of Zoning Appeals. Sponsored by Commissioner Callicott, Commissioner Clark. Do y'all want to speak to this?
Yeah, the state is who initiated this change. I mean, I don't think there's anybody in this room that's real excited about it. But the state's changed how we gotta do things, and so the way it'll work, if they're, instead of it going to the BZA, it goes to our director, and he holds the hearing, he makes a decision, and then if that is appealed, then it will go to the BZA. And so what this resolution is it's with the county attorney and back, and it lays out the procedures for that.
Any other discussion on resolution 2630? Seeing none, roll call.
But,
Oh, sorry.
does this have to have?
No,
Okay.
it should only have to have, this should have to have one, from what I
Okay.
understand. Does any commission wish to change their vote?
12 yes, 2 absent.
12 yes, 2 absent, the motion is agreed to. Is there any other announcements? Anything else before this body? The chair would entertain a motion to adjourn. Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Chester, second by Commissioner Murray. Thank you very much.
It's the best time to do it. That's the reason why she's in the clock. I hope that
That's special. That's special.
You can't find a post in the book much Well, no, I don't think that's gonna go right there. It might make rain or bad. It ain't gonna help.
We'll see here.
Steve?
Very competitive.
Thank you.
That's the only one that I really know. Well,